have you talked about Bazaar drama already? I think they monetized badly for themselves. I think they're going to make less money due to their monetization. I think it's badly done. I think if you're going to make a game that's free to play, the most important thing in order to make a profit is to have a very large player base. Why? Because the way you grow is people seeing other people playing it, number one. And number two, the bigger your player base, the more potential eventual clients you have that will pay for your stuff. If you monetize in a way that makes the game less fun and it causes less people to play, you're going to make less money long term. Bazaar is not sustainable. Why not? You're saying monetarily it's not sustainable. I think they could have monetized it where they make more money and people are more happy. If you want to monetize similar like with a battle pass for what they did, you know what I would have done? I would have monetized the champions. I would have said, okay, you get Vanessa for free and Pig and Dewey you have to buy or unlock. You make the battle pass have a free section and a paid for section. You can unlock Pygmalion at the end of the battle pass on free to play, and that'll take a lot of grinding to get to, or you can get the premium battle pass that automatically unlocks him, and then people are like, oh, well, I can either grind a lot of games and unlock him, or I can pay to unlock him. So you'll have a lot of people grinding, which brings up your viewer base by a lot. It brings up your Twitch streamer viewers by a lot. It brings up your player base by a lot. In the same time, you have a lot of people buying because they want to skip the grind. But if you just tell people, hey, listen, you can't play him unless you give me 10 bucks, or you can't play these cards unless you give me 10 bucks, a lot of people just don't play your game. People are like, oh, I'm not going to pay 10 bucks, and I don't want to play the game without these cards. Well, I'm not going to play. There's a lot of other games out there, you know? It's not like Bazaar is the only game in the world. The way he did it is just a lot of people are simply not going to play, which is horrible. If people want those cards and are unwilling to pay for those cards, and then they're not able to get those cards, they're just not going to play. So yeah, I think he messed up. I think he did a bad job in monetizing. He's going to make less money, and he's going to have less players and viewers. I mean, just worst of all, like bad in every direction. So I think it just wasn't the smartest way to monetize. He could have been greedier with his monetization and had people happier. There's a reason nobody monetizes the way he does, because it's not the most efficient way to do it. Every game is asking for money. That's okay. I mean, they have to make money. Look at Marvel Snap. Marvel Snap is way more pay to win than Bazaar. But people will shit on Bazaar harder than Marvel Snap, because Marvel Snap is more intelligently monetized. They monetize it in a way where people are like, oh, well, I can still get it for free if I grind. You need to have that at the back of the mind of the player. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the cards now, but if I grind and I'm lucky, I might get them. And that little carrot in front of them, like, if you're lucky and you play hard enough, we might give it to you for free. It gets people to play. And then when they don't get it after a couple of, like, 50 hours of grinding, like, damn it, well, I'm going to buy it now. And that person who was a free-to-play player all of a sudden becomes a customer. He said he knows he is on the right track when people are upset. Stupid comment. Even look at lower great game, but they didn't monetize hard enough? I'm not saying he's not monetizing. I'm not saying he's monetizing too hard. I'm saying he's monetizing stupidly. He just didn't do a good job. The design of his monetization, it just wasn't great.